when it's my time to go, all this stuff is going to be left to my kids. Okay guys, we are going to go through this today. I know, I'm a collector, what can I say? I just see pretty things at thrift stores and yard sales and I just have to have them. Why? I don't know. But if you think about it, I'm getting to the age now where I'm not going to be around much longer. Well, hopefully another 30, 40 years. That would be good. But in the meantime, all this clutter I have in my house, guess who's responsible for it when I'm gone? My kids. Well, I'd say my boys, but they're boys. So it's going to fall on my daughter-in-laws. Then what? They don't have the same style as I do. So even though this may bring me so-called a joy for right now, I got to stop thinking about myself for once and start planning on my kids' future. So, with that being said, I am going to declutter this shelf. I'm not going to get rid of a lot of stuff because I haven't got that brave yet, but I think they call it Swedish death cleaning or something like that. So I am going to be, I'm going to change it up a little bit. I am going to be Swedish death decluttering. That's what I'm going to do. If I can keep it in my mind, you know, are they going to want this? Yay or nay? I would say 99% of this is going to be a nay. So, let's see what we can find to get rid of. This is an old Bible of my grandmother's. I'm definitely keeping that. Pottery, keeping this. I think this is False-Graft. I don't need it. False-Graft. I don't need it. I do want to keep the picture though. And these photos. Shelf 2 done. Okay guys, camera fail. All you guys saw me decluttering was shelf 2. Shelf 1, all you saw was the top of my head. I do not need these Willow Tree Angels declutter. And then shelf 3 and 4, all you saw was below the neck and above the waist. Which, that's not too, you don't need to see that. So anyway, I was able to declutter 9 pieces out of this shelving, which is just 9 less pieces that my kids, grandkids, daughter-in-laws, whatever, has to worry about. So this cabinet that I'm cleaning out holds my little decorations for the holidays that I use for my tier shelf. Coming up, I've got some a couple recipes that I'm making and an update on the pool. So this will be the last of the decluttering for this video. It's just a little cabinet I have underneath my TV that holds my little tiny seasonal decorations that I use to put on my little tier tray I have. Right now I'm just going through my patriotic ones. I have a couple Easter, Thanksgiving, Halloween, you know, just little stuff like that. But anyway, it'll be done soon and then we'll get on to the food. My favorite, the food. I'm going to try to make this hot dog. It's a grilled cheese hot dog that I'm going to attempt. You'll find out whether or not it's a fail or not. Hi guys. I just came in probably about 20 minutes ago from cutting grass, and I have been having this craving for broccoli salad. And also, I was watching this video where this guy made these hot dogs, and I think he called them grilled cheese hot dogs. He made them on his Blackstone. So we're going to try that too for lunch. So I've actually have the ingredients, if I can remember what all, for the salad. I'm going to go ahead and get that started. And then we're going to try those cool hot dogs I saw. All right, let's get to it. Okay, like I said, I don't recall what all I need. So I'm just making this up as we go. I have some cauliflower. I'm gonna go ahead and chop that up. I can't say how many cups per se I had of the cauliflower and the broccoli once I chopped it all up. I guesstimate maybe 4 cups. I tried to chop it up a little bit smaller than these big chunks that I had. So, like I said, I really don't even know what size that bowl is, but oh well. Then I had these carrots, and I thought, carrots would be good in here. So I went ahead and chopped them up. Of course, I had to thaw them out first because in my refrigerator, they froze. Like everything else in there, I guess I'm going to have to probably eventually get a new refrigerator. Until then, we'll make do with what I got. Then I'm going to go ahead and chop up this onion. I would say I didn't use quite a 1/4 cup of chopped onions. I do like onions, but I didn't want to use too much of it because that's my last onion, and I have a couple other recipes that I need an onion for. So I went ahead and chopped them up. Like I said, less than a 1/4 cup. The mayonnaise, I would say probably maybe a cup of mayonnaise. Then a splash of vinegar, I'm guesstimating maybe a tablespoon, maybe 2. I don't know, a lot of it's to taste. I had some of these little snack raisins laying around, so I went ahead and threw them in there. I do have some dried cranberries. That probably would have been good too, but actually I've already ate half of this, so there's no sense in adding anything else now. I did think I'd put a little bit of mustard in there just to give it a little bit more tang. So I thought, well, I better be safe and put some more mayo in there too. So I know I have sunflower seeds that I added in here. I remembered I had them and threw them in there. Just mixed it up, stuck it in the fridge, said a prayer that it doesn't freeze while it's in there, give all these flavors time to marinate, which it did, and actually I had this for dinner. So in the fridge it goes, and this little portion here has a voiceover because my dogs decided that something outside was interfering with their day, so they were going total bonkers. All right, since I am just making this for me, I'm going to try and figure out how to get this recipe for 1 instead of for 8. This is going to be interesting because I tell you, I suck at math, so I'm just going to eyeball it. Now, it called to shred your cheese fresh. I could not find Monterey Jack cheese in a block, but I do have some cheddar, so I'm going to go ahead and get that shredded. I guess I ought to put it in a bowl, huh? I'm going to say that's enough for 2 hot dogs because we're going to mix the Monterey Jack in it too. It also called for jalapenos, so I got them, and I'm going to do 2 hot dogs.
In the darkest night, when hope seems gone, I look to Him and I am strong. His word my life, my guiding song. With unshakable faith I carry on. For His love it never fails. Through every storm it prevails. Unshakable faith, in His name I stand, holding to His mighty hand. Through the trials, through the pain, in His promise I remain. When the world seems cold and gray, His warmth lights up my way. With every step I kneel and pray. In His love I find my stay. For His grace it lifts me high. In His strength I will not shy. Unshakable faith, in His name I stand, holding to His mighty hand. Through the trials, through the pain, in His promise I remain. For His grace it lifts me high. In His strength I will not shy. Unshakable faith, in His name I stand, oh, holding to His mighty hand. Through the trials, through the pain, in His promise I remain. Oh, remain. In the silence I hear His voice. In His presence I rejoice. With His power I make my choice. To live with faith, to lift my voice. Unshakable faith, in His name I stand, holding to His mighty hand. Through the trials, through the pain, in His promise I remain.
I keep forgetting to introduce myself to those that are new to my channel. My name is Karen. The channel's Decluttered Butterfly, and I just do whatever I feel like filming, whatever I wake up and feel like doing. So if you enjoy stuff like that, give the video a like and subscribe. I'd love to have you join our community.
Unshakable faith.
Now we're supposed to smash down this cheese on top, and then we're going to take them over to the grill. And we got to flip them over without losing the cheese. Oh, that's going to be fun. But I did it. I still have to learn the hot spots on this grill as well, because some spots are quite hotter than others. So some of the cheese sort of got crispy, but that's okay. I love cheese and I love crispy cheese. I love any cheese. But it was really good. Later I decided to go back to my 70s youth and try some Jiffy Popcorn.
Starting to smell like popcorn.
A treat. It was just a treat watching this thing blow up. Gosh, brings back memories of being a kid and my mother making us popcorn on the stove and watching this thing rise.
Ooh, look at that.
It smelled so good. It was so nice and buttery.
This, my friends, is
so
what we used
much
to eat
better than
when I
that
ate as a
microwave
kid.
popcorn that we have now. coming out here to check the progress on the pool. The water's close to 80 degrees. It's cloudy though, but it'll clear up. It takes some time. I did go to the pool store. Everything came out good with the water. I just needed to raise the pH.
Well, guys, I am just put the filter in. I had been running the filter without a filter, if that makes sense. And I just put the filter in. So what I like to do is when I put all the chemicals in first, I run it without a filter so that can really get those chemicals moving. So I just put the filter in, so I'm just sitting out here just with my fingers crossed that everything's okay, because you guys know my luck, how it's been lately. So I think I'm going to end this video here. I did get some grass cut today, but in the video we made those hot dogs, which, okay, in my opinion, they were good, but they were greasy. I like my Blackstone because there's a variety of different things that you can make on it, it seems. I have to get used to it. I'm not quite sure. Got something in my eye. I'm not quite used to it yet, regulating the heat and everything, but I'll get used to it. So other than that, I mean, it's a nice grill. It really is. It just, see what I mean? Do you hear that noise? That's why I'm out here. Other than that, I'm just at a total loss for words right now. It's a good grill. It really is. Takes a lot of getting used to, which I'll get used to it. It'll take some time, and I don't know. I just wish there was a way that the food wasn't so greasy. That's my only negative that I have for it. At least with the other grill, the other kind of grill, with the grates, the grease goes down. This, when you're cooking here on the Blackstone, it just sort of like sits in the grease and makes things greasy. So anyway, that's my take on the Blackstone. So I think I'm done for the day. So if you like this video, videos where honestly I'm all over the place. I don't stick to one subject. My life is like my brain. It bounces all over the place, which is a good thing, I guess. Keeps things interesting. But anyway, if you like this, subscribe, like, leave me a comment. I understand there's a little bell somewhere that you can hit so you'll know when I upload upload videos. I'm going to try and do them every Monday and every Thursday. I might throw a short in every once in a while, and who knows, I may put a video in midweek. I don't know. Just keep checking back. So y'all have a wonderful day, evening, morning, night, whatever part of the world you're in. And thanks again for watching. I do appreciate it. And to my grandkids, I love you, and I will see you soon.